Thanks so much for joining me on the Slice of Healthcare podcast. How are you today?
I am doing well. Jared, how are you?
Doing well. It's been an interesting couple weeks. It's every day is busy, right? So it's just trying to get through these next couple days and continue to move forward. But what's new in your world?
Just hustling, man. Doing a lot of bookkeeping for therapists and doing a lot of product work and trying to settle down over the holidays. Me and my partner are looking at buying a new home. So very exciting times on our end.
Congratulations. Same area? Or are you moving
Yeah,
somewhere
North
else?
North North Seattle area.
Really cool. Awesome. I see you're rocking. I'm pretty jealous of that sweater you got going on there. It looks like the warmest thing I've ever seen. What's that made out of? Jeez.
Yeah, it's the Uniqlo special. It's the Andrew go-to. I had a similar one for about 2 years, and my sister-in-law said, "You're starting to look like a wet sheep." So it was time to get a new one. And so here we are.
Yeah, no.
You can wear things like this in Seattle. You can't get away with that down in Florida though, Jared.
Yeah, this is my new wardrobe is going to be short sleeve shirts and shorts for the most part, right? So we'll see how that goes. I already have the hairstyle for it. I'm not going to be overly sweating down there with this haircut, but yeah, I'm excited. Why don't we dive right into it, Andrew? I'd love if you
Well,
could tell people more about Herd, and we can go from there. Oh, sorry.
yeah,
Let's talk more about you, and then we'll go into Herd.
talk more about me. All right, sounds good. Well, my name is Andrew. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Herd Mental Health. We are a bookkeeping and tax solution for therapists. We help therapists gain control and better clarity over their finances through streamlined bookkeeping that's much more cost effective than other solutions that are out there on the market. How I got to this place and how we got to building a bookkeeping and tax solution for therapists. We started some odd months ago building a therapist client matching marketplace, not dissimilar to every one of those EAPs or performance marketing solutions that you see out there on the market. When COVID hit, we transitioned and built a community for therapists, which still exists today. And that community is what led us to building a bookkeeping and tax solution for therapists. I think perhaps slightly biased given my background in accounting and finance. I started at PricewaterhouseCooper on the technical accounting side, doing a lot of M&A work and deals work, and then helped build PwC's software incubator. And as a result of that, built a tax software startup. So one of the things in the accounting world that you always talk about with your friends is escaping accounting, yet here we are back in the accounting world, building a vertical financial solution for therapists.
Perfect. Yeah, no, thank you for the breakdown. And fun fact for the audience, we spoke a couple months ago. We recorded before the pivot, and we we kind of just threw that out, and we're back talking today. I will say too, what you're working on today, like it's always been, you're still in alignment with building this kind of these resources for the therapist. I think it really taps like so great into this network you've already built. I'm a big fan too of when you build those networks, like as long as you're providing value in a certain offering, like you can kind of go into any different path there because you have the network, you know, the pain points, and you have people willing to sign up. So kudos to you for recognizing that and pivoting into an area that allows you to really flourish.
Yeah, I think the community and the network more than anything. I think we learned relatively quickly that in and of itself, it's not the greatest business model. But I think one of the things that we learned is, one, it's a great way to build trust with providers, and two, it was our vehicle for really understanding the private practice as a business. And the bookkeeping and therapist piece came about because we helped 30 therapists get on QuickBooks, only to realize that they don't have the time to do it themselves. And we built business training courses for therapists to learn how to budget and plan ahead and look to the future and think about things like saving for retirement and what it means to actually really look at finances and be a good business. So we see that pivot into the community and now the pivot into bookkeeping and taxes piece as really a natural transition.
What are you most excited about, I guess, as we head into 2021 in regards to, I guess, let's talk your network and the platform that you're building out.
Yeah, that's a great question. I think I've been heads down with Victoria, my co-founder and the CTO, doing a lot of thinking around what 2021 looks like. But I think the most exciting thing for us right now, I mean, we're a very product and customer-led company, and I think the most exciting thing for us is how quickly we've been able to build product. It always just boggles my mind how quickly Vic's able to build out and respond based on customer feedback, and just the early feedback has been incredible from our offering. I mean, over 50% of the therapists that we've brought on have never seen their income and expenses in the same area, right? So with a baseline understanding of your business and, being able to make better decisions for your business, I think the most exciting piece for us is really adding value to the clinicians and also building a product that's really user friendly for therapists, because I don't think there's a lot of technology out there on the private practice side that's really built with therapists in mind. So I think, obviously adding new users in the year. So we're building some new partnerships, some exciting new stuff coming out in the new year, building a boatload of product. Our roadmap is looking pretty sexy for the new year. So really excited about that, but really just heads down and doing the hard work. And I mean, for a financial solution that's in an early stage, I mean, we're doing a lot of manual work on our end right now. So doing our best to automate everything from a product perspective and make sure that we're delivering the best possible experience for our customers. So
Yeah, I'm with you. That's my actually favorite. My favorite part is talking with the customers, understanding their pain points, understanding, how do they want to use the product, what do they really want to see, and then trying to make it happen, as best as you can, right? And obviously, you can't give them everything that they want on day one. It's not going to look exactly how they want it to on day one, but how can you get? I don't really like this term either, but not even minimal viable product, but like how can you get them closer to what they want immediately, and then how do you continue to build that out long term so that it's ultimately the best thing they're ever going to use, right?
yeah, and I think the most tempting thing for us right now is like our roadmap is so clear of what we can build and all of the different things that you can do from a financial perspective. And I think one of the things we're having to remind ourselves of is like, let's get this first part right, really right, and not think about the bells and the whistles that could be added in that might add a little bit of value, but really focus on that core value offering of really helping therapists understand their practice and their business as a whole.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, it's I'm excited for you. I mean, we've been talking for a little while now, like obviously before
Yep.
the podcast, for the first time we recorded, and then we've kept in touch since then. So it's always great chatting with you and to see your excitement in what you're building and the team that you're working with to build it, as well as how excited you are to be able to have this network of therapists to tap into and learn exactly what they want. So yeah, congrats on all of your progress thus far. I'm a fan. I continue. I'm excited to continue watching you grow, both individually and Herd. Where can people learn more about you and the company?
Yeah, thanks. First of all, I appreciate that. That's incredibly generous and very validating. Been a challenging year in 2020, that's to be sure. Very excited for 2021. If you want to learn more about Herd, you can head over to joinherd, joinheard.com. Contact information there. You can subscribe to our newsletter there. And if you are a therapist looking for a better financial solution and a better way to manage your practice finances, you can sign up directly there to find a time to connect with us and get yourself set up.
Perfect. Well, Andrew, thanks again for being a guest. I look forward to staying in touch with you.
Awesome. Likewise, Jared. Great to talk always.